So everybody needs to find their tribe. You need to find your club. I'm a CEO, and I gotta be honest, there's not a lot of stuff that I can talk about with people who work inside an organization. The stresses that a boss has or a leader of a company has is unlike any stress that you might have if you're inside an organization. To talk about that today, the Chief Visionary Officer for CEO Clubs International, Marie Diaz. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jeff, for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, I'm honored to have you on, and this organization has been around for a while.
Yes, it has, yeah. Since 1977.
No kidding. And you just were named Chief Visionary Officer.
Last year on my birthday, so this is 1 year in the making.
Oh, and this is your birthday, by the way.
It is.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
We might have to sing to you later. And we have a live studio audience. Give yourself a round of applause. All right. For the people out there who have never heard of CEO Clubs International, tell us about the organization.
When we think about an organization that's been around since 1977, it's one of the oldest clubs in the U.S. as well as international. So what's exciting about CEO Clubs impact is that we just don't impact the person, we help impact their legacy. So the goal of CEO Clubs Impact is to help individuals, whether you're a CEO, an entrepreneur, or a business owner, whether you're small, medium, large, your goals and your desire to accomplish what you want to do is certainly your own, but you don't have to do it alone. And
Yes.
That's what CEO Clubs is about.
And it's been a wonderful organization for decades, as you pointed out, but you're bringing kind of a fresh vision to it. Talk about where you see it going, and we should also brag about your new website.
Yes.
It just debuted, and it's beautiful.
It's our, yes, we just launched it tonight with the Crilly Show, so we're very excited about it. But yes, going into 2023, you know, we came out of a pandemic since 2019, or I hate to say 19, but 2020. And so we're going to experience all kinds of different things going forward. And so with CEO Clubs Impact, our goal going into 2023 and the next decade is about what can we do, not just collectively as a group, but inspire each other, lead each other, guide each other, and help us get to another level of success, because we can't do it alone. It's a whole new day and age moving forward.
And I've got to applaud you because you've attracted some really high quality individuals. They all add something special, and you've had these amazing mixers, and we're going to put some pictures up of these mixers. Tell us why that's so important that CEOs network together.
Well, if we think about CEOs and entrepreneurs and business owners, let's think about last year when I took over the reins. Dr. Joe Mancuso was the one who started in 1977, and we have over 16,000 members worldwide.
Wow.
It's amazing. But in when the pandemic, a lot of those CEOs and entrepreneurs either lost their business, they maybe merged with another organization, not because they wanted to, because they had to. So there's all these different things, but going into when I took the reins over last year on my birthday, it was about getting people back out. So I started the mixers, the CEO Impact Happy Hours, and so that's what it was, is getting people to come out, get inspired, because sometimes when you only know what you know, you don't know what you don't know, but when you're with a group, then you know how to just start over, kind of rejuvenate a little bit.
Yes.
Because I think the whole pandemic really kind of deflated a lot of people.
And I applaud you because you've attracted just the right kind of people. You always get a feeling when you come into a room, are these givers or are these takers? And you have attracted the most generous people I've ever met. So congratulations for that.
You know, Jeff, I got to tell you, I've got some amazing, here in the audience too, friends, colleagues that I've known probably 20 plus years.
Wow.
And so I'm just so glad that they support me, and they believe in the CEO Club's impact, and they just come out and they help grow, and they have that mindset. I think an entrepreneur and a CEO have to have a mindset of, I can do it, not that I can't do it. And so that's what we're about. We're about helping people just grab that again.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to call an audible because this is my show and I'm making a call. I want you to be the host. So we're going to come back from a commercial and then you're going to be the host and you have a special guest. But before we go to commercial, give us the website.
Okay, it is CEO-clubs.world.
Outstanding. Okay, we'll be right back with a special guest.
Hi everyone, my name is Marie Diaz and I am the Chief Visionary Officer of CEOclubs.world. And today I'm bringing to you a fabulous, not just friend, but a fellow entrepreneur. And she's a startup, but just to give a little bit of history, I want to share with you that statistically, it says that 90% of all startups go out of business their first year. So part of CEOclubs.world, our goal and mission is to impact. And so why not bring some light to not just our community, but to everyone and help not just guide, but lead and inspire those entrepreneurs that are starting up. So today I have a wonderful, wonderful person, Martha
Thank you.
Schmidt. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Schwing.
I don't always get that correct.
For having me.
But Martha, tell me a little bit about your business, because when I met you, just a bit of history, I met her, I was in my grubbies. I love the State Fair, and what I love about it is going into those pavilions. So I'm kind of like a closet chef, and I like to find all those little gadgets that I can create. And so I saw Martha, and she had this beautiful, as you can see right here, jewelry to accessories on the table, and I was out to find just some unique things to put on my table for Thanksgiving. So I met her, we engaged in conversation, and I guess we spent about an hour just talking.
Just talking.
Yeah, right? So tell us a little bit about your accessories here, about your business.
Well, 100% Brazil is a small organization in which imports gemstones from several areas of Brazil, and I conceive, I design, and I plan, and I strategize with experts Brazilians that they know the craft of crystals, as you say. So based on this concept, I decided to incorporate all the trends that they have in Brazil, because they use gemstones for bathtubs in Brazil and swimming pools. And I think I can take a slice of that cake and try to implement something here and bring it into the American lifestyle. So, and everything started during the pandemic, as you were mentioned before. Mm-hmm. And I grew up in Brazil. I was born and raised, and I came into United States to help my family. And at some point, I was happy working as a manager in a law firm. I'm a Brazilian attorney. And then at some point, I just decided to change everything. It was about a study. Should I mention that?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was I had a group of friends, and we were having classes, so everybody picked one subject, and then this girl, she took all the archaeological aspect on the Bible, and then that specific chapter was talking about the high priest being nominated by God to carry the Ark of the Covenant. Mm-hmm. And then what got my attention, he needs to wear 12 gemstones on his chest. And the gemstones are diamonds, emeralds, turquoise, ruby, and amethyst, onyx, mm-hmm. agate. And I think, well, there is something that I'm not aware. And then from that point, and it took me 2 years to get all the meanings and benefits for every stone. So every single stone has a beneficial meaning into your life. And then I decided how to impact people using the gemstones for for bring joy into your home and for your day-to-day, to go to your office, to go to do groceries. It's like something casual, the styles. And then I embark on this journey, and then I was selected to go to the state fair, and I was employed at a law firm until August. And then I think, well, it's time for me to get everything together and create something beautiful with a meaning, explain to people how can they have positivity, how can they have positive like benefits into their lives, like why the green means prosperity, and which stone can give you a boost on your career, so, and which one can facilitate your communication. So I started investigation on this process, and here I am.
Well, that's fantastic. You know, I'm a firm believer in purpose and mission. And when you live intentionally, then whatever you're doing, that conviction gets you to that next level or that higher level of success. You can kind of tackle anything. Because I'm sure it wasn't easy getting here, starting, and then I think you even mentioned when you were in the state fair, you couldn't leave because you were just in that little box.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So let me ask you a question. So I love how you have a purpose for every color, right?
Yes.
So do you feel that as a CEO, as an entrepreneur yourself, what are the colors that you feel impact you?
Green.
Green?
Green.
For prosperity?
Yes. Green, because there are two aspects of green, like the emerald. Emerald is more prosperity, abundance, but there is also green for the green quartz that has a molecular level of cure. I don't go usually on the medical field, but it has so many good benefits for your career, for your mood. So then I decided to see which ones that I would benefit, and which one I could exchange with everybody else to see people happy and bring joy and love. So if, like, I have lots of clients, they come to me and they said, oh, I need a boyfriend. Which one is the good one? So then I said, oh, your stone is a
So
pink.
which one is for a boyfriend?
Oh, no, they are not here.
Just kidding.
Yeah. The pink quartz.
The pink quartz.
Yes, is a pure love and harmony. So each one has.
Which one do you feel would be good for me?
For you?
That's a loaded question.
Yes,
Be
I
kind.
would maybe maybe a tiger eye that would give you the strength that you need with your business and the level of capacity of your business that you need. So you need to have courage to every day to get out of your house, to implement new strategies, to be on the top of your game. So the tiger eye would give that and gives boost on a career. For everybody who's in the beginning is a great stone.
Okay. What about they're in their business, and you know, as an entrepreneur and CEO, you always you put on that smile. You got to tackle that day, but you just don't know where you want to take your business. So, what would be a good stone for that?
For that, I would say amethyst.
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 That's the purple.
Is the purple one. Yes, I have one ring over here.
I think that's my birthstone.
Yes, it's mine too.
Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a great one. And amethyst has so many benefits. So the majority of people who have some knowledge on the crystals, everybody knows amethyst. Oh, do you have amethyst? It was my best seller at the fair because everybody knows a little bit. It's good for insomnia. So if you have an anxiety or anything, put some stones by your bedroom. It's fantastic. Like it absolutely makes you relax. It's great. But also is a stone, and based on the color, you can transmute. You can go from one point that your life is going, and then you can go to the opposite side, and that will give you the courage and will give you the balance that you need to face your new
endeavor.
Exactly,
Okay.
and it will guide you on a positive way to get you out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
Like, oh, you need to do something different. Okay, you need the first step, and that is your stone. So, so the amethyst, it helped me a lot
Okay.
on this.
Well, let me ask you just one more question about the stones. You know, as a owner or again CEO, entrepreneur, we have to balance family because we're driving, you know, new ideas, new concepts, and our brains tend to not turn off sometimes. So, what stone would be good for family?
For family, agate. Agate brings the balance. So I recommend everybody who wants some peace, some harmony in your house, to have some pieces of agate, because agate, it gives the balance that you need. And then we all need the balance with business, family, and everything else that we needed to keep up.
Keep up with everything.
Yeah, so agate is perfect.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Is there anything here you would like to show and share with the audience that are your favorite pieces?
Yes, I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, this is a kind of agate. It's purple. So this here, they are all from Brazil. They travel a long way to be here tonight. But agate, it brings the balance. The purple color is to transmute. So if you are indecisive about should I take left or right, that is the color. Purple will help you. So the agate will give this balance, this harmony that you need to make these transitions. So this is
Beautiful.
a great piece that I will recommend every girl to wear. And
Tell us a little bit about this piece right in the very front.
this here.
Yeah, because I think it has multiple uses. I mean, I can see
Yes.
putting a bottle of wine on it.
Exactly. The beauty of like my business has like two sections. One is the jewelry line, and the other one is the home decor. For the home decor, all the pieces, they are crafted with 24 karat gold plated, and I work with some specific stones, agate, amethyst, blue quartz, sodalite. Everyone has a specific meaning. And this piece here, I have they are like a family, they are like three pieces together. And you can display as a decoration, like it was set over here. Also, you can use it flat and have a spatula to eat cheese, or you can display differently. It's a great gift for anybody when you don't know, oh, what should I give to a person. I bet every person would be happy, and just these crystals, they bring happiness for every person, and they exhale like energy. They are natural protection. Of course, please.
Love it. Just so beautiful. And it's heavy, but it's not heavy.
Yes, this one is
So,
light.
you know, my birthday is still here. Anybody? Just kidding. Not really.
No, that's a good tip. That's a good tip. So, yeah, they are fantastic, and they come from different areas in Brazil because every state has one specific stone that they produce more. And what I love about all my pieces, they are imperfect because nature sometimes is not gonna make everything 100% perfect, and they are unique. Nature will never reproduce the same piece. So every person is gonna get a different piece. Like us, we are different.
Yeah.
And we get together.
So tell us, thank you so much. I mean, these are absolutely beautiful. Let's tell the audience and our viewers, where can they reach you and how can they get in touch with you?
Sure, I am on Instagram, and the name of my account is 100% Brazil. It's 100 lower dash percent Brazil. And over there I have my telephone number while I'm still building my website. and I'm doing old-fashioned way. So a person call me, I schedule an appointment, and then I show my entire collection based on each person's need. So sometimes, oh, my kitchen is pink. Do you have anything pink? Yes, I do. So I schedule appointments.
And by the way, if you're single, the pink is really good too.
Yes, yes.
To
The
bring-
pink quartz is fantastic.
I'm just saying it has multiple uses.
Yes, yes, they do.
Well, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you,
and,
Maria.
you know, you're absolutely wonderful and for bringing and just having the thought leadership to take this to so many levels. It's not just a piece of jewelry. It's actually got a whole purpose for whoever you're giving it to or whoever's purchasing. Real quickly before we sign off though, tell us, you heard me say earlier that 90% of all businesses going into business their first year go out of business. So only 10% survive. So have you ever thought of that? Have you considered?
One of the things that I learned throughout this process of gathering collections is I started this deep study about each rock and the benefits. So throughout of my investigation, I learned that my thoughts, my words, my mental conversation, my attitude, everything changes my reality. So then I start my business in January, but I just launched by August. And then in September, I was at the fair, and then things are happening. And I just keep my mind set on the positivity of the things are networking and how can I achieve the next level. So I'm constantly thinking about what is next, and I try to get about the positive outcomes that is in my mind and how I will position myself in order to get in where I want to be. And then I try to keep my thoughts leading me for where I want to be. So
Perfect.
So that is how I've been thinking about when somebody, because there will be this, there will be that, there will be negative events outside of my bubble. And I think, yes, it happens, but inside of me is what leads me to move forward. So.
Well, thank you so much. Marta, you have stated probably the number one resource, which is your mind. Most of the time people give up because their mind gives up. But in the reality, the number one characteristic that one can have is attitude. And it certainly shows with not just what you've showed in your product, but with the words that you're saying. So let's give Marta a round of applause. So glad to have you. So glad to have you part of CEO Clubs, and I know that you're going to go far. But the great thing is that although your goals and objectives are your own, you don't have to be alone. We're right here with you. Thank you so much, and till next time, I'm Marie Diaz. I'm the Chief Visionary Officer for CEO Clubs, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You made it so easy.